Hello everybody, welcome back to Craft Corner. We're doing another Christmas craft this time. Hopefully I have lots of things that you can make for us to decorate the outside of the church with. So we're making Christmas trees and angels, okay? And we are using sponge cloths, the colourful ones. This ones I got from Sainsbury's. It was £1.30 for a pack of 4, but I suspect you can probably get it cheaper in Poundland or Wilkinson's as well. It was just I was in Sainsbury's when I saw them and remembered I wanted them. So, but even £1.30 isn't that bad anyway. So I did the Christmas trees I did in green and blue, and then the angels in pink and yellow. So it's nice to have both. So get a piece of paper and put it on the first one on. I'm going to draw around. Outline doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but as close as possible is fine. Take it off. I don't know why, but these cloths are slightly damp, but I've only just opened the pack, so I don't know why. But they obviously hold their moisture, so if you want some for cleaning, they don't dry out straight away. Okay, I'm going to cut round, whoops, square, make sure that it's the same size as the sponge. Then it's always easier to make templates if they're the right size.
It is, it helps.
Definitely. Okay, some of them, they don't seem to be exactly square. Although I don't know if they're all different, but some of the ones I did before was just slightly rectangular. But again, it doesn't matter too much. Let me get rid of that. Don't want that. Okay, so it's that way around. So we're going to go the lengthways because we're going to do it that way. So that's the most longest side, I suppose. So it's the more rectangular section. We're going to match it up and fold it. It can be completely creased. It doesn't matter when it's on this. So we're going to draw a Christmas tree. This is how I draw a Christmas tree. If you do it differently, it doesn't matter. It's your thing. It would be nice to have different ones, but this is my easiest way of doing it. So you have just the one side. So you're starting on the folded edge, and we're going to go across, and then we're going to sweep up. About there, I usually do. So you've got a bit of space before, because you want your tree to be nice and wide. And then we're going to go across again, not quite as far as the previous one, and we're going to sweep up again. Bit further that time. I don't know if I intended to do that or not, but it's happened. Again, not quite so far, so you're going in each time. I haven't done this as nicely as I did the other one. Just a little dip on the last one and sweep to connect all the way up to the edge.
You can always do it in pencil and
you can do it in pencil.
rub it out if need be.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you do it again over the top in pen, as long as you know which one you're doing. I mean, you can always turn it over if you're not happy and do it on the other side, because this is only a template. Then start from your folded edge, and we're going to cut it out. Oops. I hope this looks nice. When I did the other one, I kind of just did it without drawing it, which sometimes works. Sometimes you can be lucky and go, oh, perfect. And other times you get through several bits of paper.
Yes.
But you pretend, that, throw them away secretly and pretend that you did it right first time. Nothing wrong with that. I might do this one. Oops. I'm just going to cut in slightly further than I did last time. But slightly further than I drew, because I want it to dip a bit more on. I don't think I did a great job drawing. So I'm actually going to cut slightly further out than I drew, which is fine. If I hadn't said anything, you might not have noticed. So when we open it out, we have a Christmas tree shape. It's actually smaller than that one that I did.
Yes.
But again, it doesn't matter that much. You can put it on there, but if you want to, you can always make it longer. But I think I don't know why. Maybe I swept it up more than pointed out, but Christmas trees of all different sizes and shapes does not bother me. It looks better that way. So now we're going to put your template on there. I'll put it all the way down to the bottom. I don't know why I was leaving a gap then. It's a bit silly. I've done it on the underside, the back side, the dimply side, because we're going to draw straight on there, around. All the edges. So when we turn it over, we won't see any pen lines if we happen to not cut out close enough. It's not the best scissors, I was just thinking when I do this. Oops.
Scissors?
Yeah, when I use the scissors, I mean. I know I'm not using scissors right now, that wasn't a
Thought you had
problem.
a slip.
No. The last bit, I don't know why this is so damp, it's weird. The other ones weren't. There we go, so we've got our tree shape. The pen there on. We'll use that again in a minute. So again, take the scissors and cut it out. La 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 la. All the lines. If you want to fix things or see an issue, as long as it's a small issue, you can fix it at this point. You don't want to be hacking away and making things worse, so it might be better to redraw if you're too worried, but little things you can fix just with a cut.
Yeah, safer to have the paper template done.
Exactly. Definitely true.
Because if things go wrong while you're cutting, you're in a bit more difficulty.
Well, that is true.
That would be my problem.
Okay. All the lines. Nice Christmas tree shape. There we go. So even though it's different, slightly different shape to my other one, it still looks like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
So that's fine. As long as it looks like a Christmas tree, we're happy. Okay. Now, decorations. We're trying to come up with things because obviously they're going to hang outside, which is why we had the sponges, because it won't matter if they get wet. But I thought you can't really draw on them because it will run in the rain. You can't put stickers on because they'll blow off or in the rain or get wet and come off. So I was trying to come up with fun ways of doing things. Plus, you know, you may not have a lot of the different craft equipment. But what I've got is sparkly pipe cleaners. You can get these from the Works or Poundland or Wilkinson's. And all I did was poke, through. Let's see if this one works. Yes, this one poked straight in. One of my other ones I had to cut a hole first. And on the back, all you do is bend it over so it grips. And then drape it across. I'm going to go corner to corner. So push it through. Not too close to the edge, because you want it to have a little bit of leeway. If it does work its way through, it's not going to rip out and go ping. So across, so it drapes right the way across. Put it back over, get your scissors, leave a little bit of a end, cut it off, and then same as the other side, bend it over. And if, as this one has, when you turn it over it comes up, just bend it back again. So that's all you've got on the other side, and it looks rather nice. So I'm going to do the same with this side. I used the same one last time. I managed to do it all with one. I haven't bent it over. Now that's on purpose because I'm not sure how much I'm going to need. I may pull it back slightly so I can see what I'm doing. Pull it back a little bit. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to bend that over. And again, cut it not too close to the edge because you want to bend it. Enough to bend over. A little push, and that shouldn't work its way out in the wind and rain because the wire's pretty strong. Okay, and we'll do one more. Surprisingly effective for such a simple
it looks good.
method. Now you may think what's missing from the top of this tree is a star, and you will be right, but I'm not going to use it yet because I need to cut my angel out of the yellow first, and then I'll use the spare bit of yellow to make the star. There's quite a bit extra on it.
So you've used the different colours for specific ones?
Yeah, I just like what I chose. I think red and green always goes nicely together for Christmas.
I meant the colours of the sponges for the different
yes.
things. Yes, so you've got blue and green for trees.
Blue and green for trees, and yellow and pink for angels.
Mm.
Traditional. So I'm going to put that to one side because I haven't got my yellow for my star yet. So here's one I prepared earlier. I already cut that one out. So you do exactly the same thing, put the sponge on, draw around and cut it out. And then we're going to do the same thing this way. I think that maybe I'm folding it a different way to what I did, or maybe these are slightly smaller than the other ones that I had. I don't know, but anyway, I'm going to fold it again. This one may be a bit trickier. For those of you who are going to start at the top this side. So start at the top corner and we're going to do half a circle really. For the angel's head. Oh, that's a funny shaped head. Never mind, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going with it. I might change that and make it a bit wider. And then before you get into the edge, we're going to do a little bit of a curve out. I think I might do that further because I have a feeling my angel's going to have a really wide neck if I do it that. So we're going to go a bit closer. There we go. Good time to fix it. And then we're going to sweep all the way up pretty much to the corner. Almost, not quite, but almost. And then just do some curves down. One more. And then we're going to curve back out again. And I'm going to go all the way to the bottom corner. I'm not going to bother putting a line across the bottom because we're going to go from the bottom of the page anyway. That'll be half an angel.
Yes. Oh, looks good.
I'm going to go same thing as the tree. Cut the template out. And this is my easiest way of drawing angels. If you have funky, stunning, amazing angel drawings, feel free to do them.
If you feel like you can't draw, you can always print one out of the on the computer.
You can get one the right size. You just have your A4 paper, blow it up to the right rough size. Oops. Because you can always, if you can get it roughly the right size, you can always cut it slightly bigger or slightly narrower to the line for the actual thing. It's a fairly basic angel shape, so hopefully. Around the curve. It's not a garrote.
That would not be very nice.
No. She's got a very flat head. Oops. Sorry, my scissors and paper got mixed up. There we go. I'm going to try and even out her strange flat head and go up a bit higher. So, let's see. There we go. Got your angel shape. That's not bad at all.
That looks quite good.
Thanks. Great compliments. Quite good. Don't want me to get a big head, you know.
No.
So I'm going to put it to the bottom.
It is brilliant. It's brilliant. Definitely brilliant.
Okay.
You're doing that on the bumpy side?
I am doing it on the bumpy side.
I can't see the bumps from here.
Well, I assure you they're there. Right, start it there. Oops, do the same as the tree. Draw around the angel. The angles. She's got a really wide head. I didn't notice, but never mind. She's a big-headed one. I say she. Could be he. Who knows? And it. Oops, around all the bumps. Wings. Down last line to the corner. There we go. I'm rather pleased with her.
Yes.
So, colour out. not going to finish cutting her out because it's going to be a very long video, and I have one that I prepared earlier, as they say. So I'm just going to cut round to the top because I need this piece of yellow. For my Christmas trees star. I'm going to make her head slightly less rounded, less wide, I should say. Right, so I'll leave that for now, but you will finish cutting all the way around, obviously. Right, I'm going to turn this back to the back side. I'm going to do a star now. A nice way of doing a star, since you're on the back it doesn't matter, we're going to start at a point, do a line across as far as you want it, and then we're going to go down at an angle and then back up to a point, back down the other angle and join them up. Nice
Brilliant.
easy way of doing a star. I learnt that at school, I did. So then obviously you just cut around the outside of it. But it's the easiest way of doing a star I've ever found to get it pretty much even. So a few of my points I'm cutting slightly differently if I want them to be wider, but it doesn't matter ultimately as long as it's star shaped. Some of my other star I did freehand drawing and I'm not as happy with those, but they still look star shaped. So okay, star.
That looks good.
So that's going to go on my tree. So to put these on, I thought glue probably won't stick wonderfully well, or won't stay stuck.
Not
so
when the rain comes down.
Yeah, exactly. When the rains come down and the floods come up. It's got a bit of thing on it. So we're using needle and thread, cotton, strong cotton, as Mum said to me.
Or use what you've got doubled.
Use what you've got doubled if you don't have strong cotton.
Buttonhole thread.
Buttonhole thread. That's the
That's
other one
usually
you
a
said.
strong cotton.
So you're going to push through from the back and through the star. Oops. Leave a piece. I'll put my finger over it to hold it, and then we're going to push back through. I've just done
a fairly big stitch.
Yeah. So as long as it goes back through both, I'm going to push that down a bit. There we go. And pull it back through. Flip it over. And I'm going to cut it roughly the same as that. So if you have thin thread, then stitch through twice. Back to front, back to front. No, front to back, front to back.
Back to front.
Back, front. Back,
front, back.
Yes. Well, anyway, right. Once you've got your pieces, we're going to tie them together. So just did a knot through. And then pull this tightly. And then do another one. I did, about 3 knots just to make sure. Oh, looped it through my finger. I'm all fingers and thumbs. Oh, and one more just to make sure it's not going to go anywhere. And then we're going to cut the extra ends off. Oops, a little bit of thread that won't come. And there is your lovely decorated sparkly Christmas tree.
Yes.
Okay, so put that there. So for the angel, do the same with your pipe cleaners. I've used gold this time on the pink. On the yellow I used blue. Whoops. So I did the big one at the bottom, same thing, poke it through, fold over a bit, spring across and fold over. This one, I could not get it to go straight no matter what I tried, so I actually did a stitch over the same way as I did the star, just to loop over and pull it down. The blue one, beautifully flat, no problem, but this one, it just bunched up and stretched and I couldn't pull it back for some reason. And then the piece that I had left on that, I cut in half, and then I just did another one at the tops of the wings, exactly the same, just fold over as you go. So more decoration. I thought something else, a bit nice that will stay on, and we have some sequins. Mummy has. So if you have anything like that, funky sequins or, I don't know, pretty buttons that you're trying to get rid of. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do it the same as I did the other. So I'm going to poke the needle through where I want it. And then I'm going to put the sequin on, because it's incredibly annoying to try and find the hole
yes,
with the sequin the other way. So I'm going to do the same as the tree, pull it through. So you've got a bit of a tail there, so you haven't lost it. And then with this strong cotton, again, just one stitch seemed to hold it, so I went underneath. So put my needle
just over the side.
Over the side, right at the edge of at the bottom edge, I should say. And then pull it through. And watch, one stitch seemed to be enough to hold it. And then exactly the same as with the tree. Oops. Cut it off and tie it. Oops. Around. I'm just going to do one bit if I can find it. There we go. Pull. One. Oh dear, I'm really having trouble with string.
Maybe you ought to leave it a bit longer.
Yeah, well. Hindsight's a wonderful thing.
Pussycats wants to get in on the act. He's meowing.
Can't find the other end. Ah. Right, I don't think that's actually tied. One's tied. What's the matter, Modo? He doesn't like it when we sit at the table because he can't sit on either lap, or Mum's lap specifically.
Yes.
Oops. There we go. I'm just going to do 2 knots because I could be here forever trying to do 3. Do one more and then I'm going to leave you to do them. So do them in any pattern you like, as many as you like, and do as many colours as you like. I just thought it would be nice just with the pink on the blue on the pink, technically. So roughly there. Put my sequin on. Ouch. I just stitched my thumb. Oh dear. Get the thing through. There we go. Turn it back on the back. I'm being poked on the leg.
He's oh, I mustn't laugh, I'll jog the camera.
Laughing that my cat is
Modo
poking me in the leg.
He's poking you. He wants attention.
Oops, I've got my extra bit of thread. Come on. There we go. I'll cut it slightly longer this time. So loop it around. Oops. Pull it through. And pull tight. And then do the same again. It is easier a bit longer. You're right.
Yes.
You often are right. I don't know why I question you. There we go. So then I will do them as I have on here. So it's in a pattern of 3, 2, 1, because I liked it. So see this one I did pink on yellow with blue, but I thought it was nice the other way around. But if you have sequins of any colours, you can do them however much you like. It depends how much you want to sew, really.
Yes.
It's nice, simple little patterns anyway. So, that's pretty much all I have to show you. So hopefully you can do some things like these lovely angels, which are going to attach across the side of the church. So as many as you can would be wonderful. I say preferably in the colours that I've done, if those are the colours that come in the pack. The angels in the yellows and pinks, or lighter colours, and the trees in the darker colours. And it'd be nice to have some of both, not just all angels or all trees down the side. So if you can do both, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'll leave details on the posting of when I post this, of when we would like them by and how to give them to us. So I hope you enjoy making things, and any of you that are making stars at the moment are greatly appreciated too.
Yes.
We want to make the side of the church or the church outside look awesome.
Yes.
So Enjoy. Bye bye.
Bye bye.